breathe. Can't think, can't sleep, can't breathe. Everybody jumping out of their mind. Everybody going out of their skins. Everybody jumping out of their mind. Everybody going out of their skins.
What is going on, friends and family? How you guys doing today? Do me a favor, if you've been with us for a minute and you've already been getting some drops, you converted them, put a 1 into the chat to let everybody know that's coming here and seeing this, how real this is. We see Colette, Leanne, Brenda, Beatrice, Nicholas, Sparkle, Heidi, Rhonda, more Rhonda. She's put a lot of ones in there. Daniela, Laura, Kristen, Judy, Haley, everybody, right? This is the real deal. So if somebody invited you here, make sure to get back with them once we're done with this. It's going to take about 25 minutes. It's really quick. It's really easy. Thank them because Christmas is coming up and this could be your blessing for Christmas. Maybe you are a millionaire. Great. Maybe you're not sure what you're going to do to buy presents for your kids. Great. This is for everybody, what I'm about to show you guys here. So getting into that, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we'll jump right on in. So let me get to it. I'm sharing my screen and I am going to play from the start. All right. So what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is an awesome opportunity with a company called Send It. As you can tell, the name on my shirt right here is sendit.academy. All right. We want to welcome everybody. Before we get into this, make sure we got the income disclaimer. It's important to note that although you have the potential to earn through sending letters via online casinos or online companies, earning income by sharing Send It Academy LLC depends on your proactive efforts to promote it to others. Please understand that there are no assurance of signups or income from the content of this. Okay. We're going to show you guys how you can earn up to $5 per handwritten letter. Now, before we get too crazy into it, do remember that we, Send It Academy, are not the ones that pay you for the letters. You do not have to write letters to random people hoping that they send you money back. That's not what this is. So if you're thinking that, get that out of your brain right now. We're going to explain to you exactly what we do here at Send It and what we teach. We are Send It Academy. We have courses that will teach you how to make up to $5 for every handwritten letter. A little bit about us. We're a Nevada-based company. We teach you how to write letters to billion-dollar corporations, including gaming websites and casinos. Majority of these corporations pay their users in online coins, aka sweeps coins, as in sweepstakes. Okay, you'll convert these coins into cash via online gaming. We teach you the conversion process, which helps you to retain most of your coins, which you can then cash out. Please note, it does involve gaming websites. So if this is against your personal beliefs or your religion, then this may not be for you, but stick around and listen to it because it may be for somebody else, right? You may know somebody else that's looking for some extra income, and maybe because it's against your beliefs, it may not be against theirs, and they can make some extra money for Christmas. So there you go, all right? Who this is for, I could go on and on and on, but I want to be here for hours about who this is for. This is for everybody and anybody, stay-at-home parents, retirees, students, anyone looking for extra income. I thought that there's my kid plays travel baseball, right? And there's some kids on his team that are driving, the parents are driving around Range Rovers, right? And some expensive cars. I'm like, well, there's no way. They're good. They're rich. They don't need any money. Well, when I'm talking to other people about it, because everybody's asking me about it, they're the ones going, hey, I could use some extra cash. How can I get into this? I sit at practice for 4 hours a day. I could write letters. And I'm like, You're right, you can. But in my brain, I was thinking they don't need extra money. Well, I guess they do, right? They do need some extra cash. So it's for anybody looking for extra money, okay? Requirements, you must be 18 years of age in most states. You must reside in the USA or Canada, excluding Washington State, Idaho, Michigan, Montana, Connecticut, and the province of Quebec. Although we are adding some casinos for Montana and Connecticut, for the most part, for the three ones that we write to, you can't write out of these states. Why? We are not sure, but they just made it to where you cannot write in these states. But all the other states, you are good to go. All right. So can you write? We teach you exactly what to write. We show you who to write to. We check your work to make sure it's correct. You mail in the letters and you get paid. Now, yes, you can find this for free online. You can. You could go search and find out how to do this for free. All right. But nobody's going to check your work. We have over 20,000 paid members, and 60% of those paid members that send in their templates have done something wrong. So that means over 12,000 people would have went and done this on their own, sent in their letters, and then all of them would have got rejected. So our biggest thing that we have here, one of the biggest things, is our template team, which we approve the template. So, yep, that is done right. And then you just copy that template over and over and over. Now, other people have learned how to do it for free, and they figured out how to do it, and they did everything correct, the 40%, right? But then once they got the coins, they had no clue what to do with them. So they blew all their coins. They don't know how to convert those coins. So we teach you everything, ladies and gentlemen. This right here is a no-brainer. It's easy. The lessons, a fifth grader could follow these lessons. We got people that are 80 that are making money. We got people that are 18 that are making money doing this. So all in between. So here's some of our success stories. Our success stories right here. You know, this person redeemed $508 is after they converted their coins that they had. This one right here converted $465. This one right here, $226. We could go on and on and on. And once again, I mean, there's thousands that people have converted. There's tens that people converted, but the conversion process works, and we could probably have a couple 20,000 of these success stories if we wanted to, but we don't want to be here all night long. But speaking of success stories, I do want to introduce you to one of our members who's been with us for a while. I'm gonna go and add her as a spotlight right here, and I'll stop my share. Hold on one sec, Heidi. I'm coming to you. I just need to figure some stuff out. So Heidi is from Iowa. She's a wife to her soulmate, Brad, of 29 years. She's a mom with 2 adult children, and she's also with Gigi to 3 amazing grandchildren. You beat me to the grandchildren part, Heidi, but I'm on your tail. I'm getting there soon, okay? She's been in the professional network marketing for over 26 years, been a top leader, 6-figure earner, and she's going to give you a little bit about what she thinks about Send It and what it's done for her life. So go for it, Heidi. The stage is yours.
Thanks so much for asking. Honestly and sincerely, you guys, when I was introduced to this business, I waited. I waited to do my own research. And when I actually hopped on a presentation and I heard Dustin and Lisa and Julie sharing more information about what they had experienced themselves, and then they were willing to bring it to the table to teach other people how to do this business successfully, it was a no-brainer. And so I started back in February and got my first drop in May. Since May, and again, not claiming income, I'm telling you what I've personally experienced. So since May, over $21,000 has gone into my checking account. And my husband actually writes also, so that's not counting his. So is it more than just the money? Yes. What it's about is that it is freedom. It's less stress. Dustin said it a couple of times. Anybody can do this business. If you are coachable and you're willing to learn and trust the process, and I would say that's the biggest thing. Trust the process. Trust that these guys have put together a program that has worked for over 20,000 individuals repeatedly over and over. It's a blessing, because truly anybody can do this. If you can write, if you can follow directions, and again, you can trust their process, this is something that, honestly, don't second guess, don't wait, just run, jump in and run.
Yeah, what I usually ask people when we're doing testimonials is exactly what you hit on. Like, what would your advice be to somebody who just started, or you're somebody who maybe didn't start yet? What would your advice be to them?
So somebody who didn't start yet,
Yeah.
what are you waiting for? I mean, truly, because I was presented the information. I was skeptical. And the only reason I was skeptical is because it's human nature. Let's just call it what it is. Human nature gets in the way. And we're like, well, what if this and what if that? And guess what? We start to think of all the negatives first. I want to encourage you that start thinking about the positives. What's going to happen when you start doing this? What's going to happen 2 months from now, 3 months from now? What is your current situation going to look like? And what's the worst thing that's going to happen? You're going to make some extra income. You're going to meet some incredible people in our community, and you're going to have the opportunity to have freedom and less stress.
I love it. Well, thank you for coming here and giving your testimony, and we love you, and we'll see
Thank
you
you.
on the next one. Yep, yep. All right. So let's go ahead and get back into it here. You've heard from one of our members. We got a lot of members on here. I see members. What do we got? Sandra's up there. We're rocking the Send It jersey, and we got other people with the Send It jerseys too. So we're a family here, and that's just one, but we got so many others that could probably give a testimonial too. So let me get into the slideshow again from the current slide. All right, so the letters, let's get into the letters now, all right? The letters are handwritten letters that must be written by you. You can't write it and then have your kid come home from college and have them write it from your account either. Now they can write, they just have to open up their own account, right? But if once you start writing them, you got to write them. It got to be the same writing the whole entire time. You earn these credits in your gaming account in about 6 to 8 weeks. In Canada, they're seeing the average about 12 to 15 weeks. And to be honest here too, there's some casinos that are taking 10 to 12 weeks here. So if I was to come into this, I would just kind of get my brain set into it's going to take 12 weeks until I see my first drop. If it comes sooner, great, right? And it might come sooner, but just have your brain set on the 12-week aspect of it. But once you start getting them, as long as you're writing every week, then every week you're gonna get drops around every week. You know, every week to every 2 weeks, you'll start getting drops. You'll be able to convert those bad boys. Okay, you write from the comfort of your home or from your car when you're waiting for your kids to get out of practice, whatever it is. Right, it takes about 4 to 6 minutes, depending on your writing speed, from the start to putting the stamp on the envelope. Right now, when you first get started, it ain't gonna take 4 to 6 minutes. It's going to probably take 10 minutes to make sure everything is doing it right. But once you get going, it's going to take about 4 to 6 minutes to get everyone going. So you can do the math there, you know, up to $5 every 4 to 6 minutes, depending on how many you can write. That's the beauty of this. How you get paid whatever effort you put in. If you wrote 100 in a week, you're going to get 500 bucks, right? And speaking of that, right here, you could do this. This was something we put together when we first started. This is how much you can make. If you're making up to $5 per letter, right? So if you were to act like this was a job, Monday through Friday, right? And you decide, okay, I'm going to try it out. I'm going to write 10 letters a day. This will take about an hour and a half, right? You could have an extra up to $1,000 a month, right? If you keep going up from there, you could tell 20 letters a day is $2,000 a month, up to $2,000 a month, right? 30 a day is up to $3,000 a month. I went too far. So that's what it is. And there's some people that are into the 70 a day, 80 a day. They want this extra income. They want to have the baddest Christmas they've ever had in their entire life with their kids, right? And when I say baddest, I mean like the coolest, right? The raddest type deal. And that's what it's up to you. You know, if you need an extra $1,000 a month to help pay off your car, your house, student loans, and you write 10 letters a day, it's simple, it's easy. And if you say you don't have the time, you do. Wake up a half an hour early, go to bed a half an hour late, and you could have up to $1,000 extra a month just by writing simple letters. Now, the main question we get all the time is, well, what if there's too many people that start writing? What happens? Well, it's been around for decades. Hundreds of thousands of people have been writing in for decades. They have to offer this in order to stay open. That means if they stopped offering you free coins, then they couldn't be open in Alabama. They couldn't be open in Minnesota. Couldn't be open in California. Couldn't be open in New York. All the other states, right? They just couldn't be open there because they have to offer a free entry, which is what this is. So if they stop, then it goes away. But why would they go away when they're getting more and more people signing up, right? There's other people that are actually playing their games, not writing in. They're doing really good, and it's a tax write-off for them as well, all right? Number of people sending letters doesn't affect your success. Now, it may affect the writing time to when we first started doing this was 5 to 6 weeks. Now it's become about 6 to 8 weeks, but they're going to hire more people. They have to hire more people. It has to be done in a certain amount of time for them to be able to stay open. And it's 100% legal because they have to offer this in order to stay legal. Okay. That's the longevity about it. So We have some other things that we have in the back office too. Our main, baby right now is writing letters. We have a trust formation class that's back there too that teaches you how to open up an irrevocable trust and to shelter your taxes. Bill savings program. We got digital business cards in the back. Our coming soon is our credit repair, our book publishing, intro to crypto, and our travel deals is coming very, very soon back there too. Just different lessons. So if you travel a lot and you want to get discounted travel, you're in the right place. All right. So what we're gonna do now is gonna hear from Lisa. She's fortunately for her, she's in Cancun, so she's not able to be here with us live, but we do have a recording. She's a creator of the Paid Per Letter program, co-founder of Set It Academy, along with myself. She's a wife and mother of 4 boys. She resides in Northern California. She discovered this over 2 years ago. And what was it, last year, 4 hours per day. She wrote 5 days a week consistently for the 1 full year. She earned a little over $78,000. So let's go and see a video of her really quick, and then we'll get into the rest of this. Let me see here. Lisa, open. All right, go for it. Lisa.
Hi, my name is Lisa Krimmel, and I am the co-founder here at Send It Academy. And I wanted to tell you why this is the program you've been looking for. So I want to give you a little background about me. For 25 years, I've been in the mortgage industry. In 2005, after having my 3rd son, I decided I needed an additional stream of income. So I became an internet marketer. I had tremendous success between 2005 and 2013. But in 2013, I did decide to step away. And the biggest reason why I decided that is because I was tired of putting people into programs where there just wasn't duplication. I didn't want people to fail. I truly wanted people to be successful when I put them into programs. So I did move on. I became a drop shipper and FBA seller over at Amazon. I did $15 million in sales between 2013 and January of 2022. When Amazon impolitely asked me to leave because they no longer wanted to compete with us. So in February of 2022, I went back into the mortgage industry, saw there was a huge need for credit repair courtesy of COVID, and so I started my own credit repair company. In April of that same year, my cousin came to me because she knew that my Amazon business had gone kaput and asked me if I had ever thought about, an additional stream of income. And I said, yeah, I'm always interested in something. So she showed me how to write letters to casinos for $5, and I jumped in with both feet. That first year from May, I started actually in May of 2022. I started writing, started with 50, then 100, then 200, built myself up to 300. But more importantly, that first year, what I did was I worked on converting that out. I'm not a huge gambler. In fact, most of the time when I go into a casino, I take a $100 bill, and my objective is to leave with the same $100 bill. And so I really did perfect what I like to call the art of conversion that first year. And so in 2023, I decided I was going to go all in, and I made a commitment to myself to go ahead and write 300 letters every single week for the entire year of 2023, which I did successfully do. And I made just a little bit over $78,000 writing letters in my spare time while I did my other business, which was credit repair. In November of 2023, I was at a wedding where my sister, who is also a writer, her daughter wanted to be able to move out. And I said, well, let's get her writing letters, which made me come up with the idea of Paid Per Letter. So I got together with my sister. She created the videos. I did all the verbiage. We put the program together as to make it as simple as possible so that everybody could win. And that's what I love about this program is if you can write, you can make money here. You don't have to go out and recruit. You don't have to go out and sponsor. You just have to write. So in December, I built out the program, called up a friend of mine because he had some amazing software that I was interested in, and I showed him what I had, and he was like, I want in. And I was like, okay, let's do this thing. With his marketing ability and this program, we could take this far and we could really help a lot of people. So that's how Paid Per Letter and Send It Academy was born. And I just want to let you guys know that this works for anybody, no matter whether you're 18 or 80. And the reason I know this is my 4th son turned 18 in February. And the day after he turned 18, he got verified at one of the casinos, immediately started writing. Well, a couple weeks ago, he got his first drop, $700. He came to me, Mom, how do I get it out? I said, you got to convert it out. Let me show you. And so I showed him my method, and he was able to convert that $700 into $683. That's more than he would have been paid in 4 weeks for, minimum wage, working, the 15, 20 hours that they would give a kid his age. So am I happy? Absolutely. Should you be happy? Absolutely. This program can change your life. All you have to know how to do is write. Can you write?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, Nick, can you guys see the back to my presentation?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, coolio. That was a pretty good recorded message from her. She was right on point. I love that one. So there you go. You heard from Lisa, the co-founder, my business partner. Our brains are the same. We love everybody. We take care of everybody. We're here the same exact way. So let's go ahead and get to the price. That's the next question. Everybody goes, well, how much is it, right? So let me tell you guys this really quick. It's not what the price is for Senate Academy. It's what the price you pay if you don't do Senate Academy. It's hard. Like I said, you're gonna go through it. It's gonna look easy. You're not gonna have updates for any of the terms and conditions, right? Because they change some things, and there's things that happen just different ways. And you could, when you get canceled from them, you get canceled. She's been around for over 2 years doing it, not canceled at all, and we follow exactly what Lisa teaches us. Okay, the lessons are 9 lessons, 30 minutes total with all of them. Now, will you be an expert after that 30 minutes? No, you won't. But guess what? We got community support. We got a Facebook program. We have email support. We have all kinds of cool support. We have the template approval team. To me, this is where the 224 is worth every single penny, because you get to go to sleep at night knowing that when you're writing these letters that they're gonna be accepted, because our template approval teams told you, hey, you did this wrong or you did this right, whatever the case may be, right? You start sending in letters the correct way after you become a member, and it's just no stress. Imagine doing it on your own, writing in letters and learning that they got rejected. You wasted time, energy, money, all that stuff, right? And you have it all right here for one time, $224.99. That includes your $199 setup fee, and then every month from there, it's $25 a month. That pays for our support staff. That pays for all the people we have on staff. Really, that's what it pays for. And it also pays for some of the commissions that come in as well. Speaking of commissions, we do have an optional and affiliate program. Now, if you just want to write letters, which over 80% of people that are in Senate only write letters, they don't care about sharing with anybody because you don't need to. You could go make as much money as you want to by simply writing letters. But if you want to go, and man, this is something that could help everybody, which exactly why I jumped in with Lisa and why Nick jumped in and Spring jumped in. We're like, man, we want to share this with the whole entire world, right? It's completely optional. You earn by sharing, you earn by helping others. And all it is, it's a one-time $20 fee to become an affiliate. We call them a promoter. And what happens with that, then your whole back office opens up into marketing pages and capture pages and landing pages and everything that you could possibly imagine, right? So that's what it is, $20. If you want to know how much you can get paid by becoming a promoter, is right in here. Let me get to it. All right. You get paid $100 for every direct referral. So if you sign up one person, you're going to get $100. We pay on the following Friday. So if today's Wednesday, if you were to sign up somebody today, the following Friday, not this one that's coming up, the following one, which I think is November 1st, is when you would get your $100. But guess what? Because they're paying their first month in that $224.99, you're also going to get $5 right away too. So you get $105. So if you're looking for an extra $1,000 really, really quick, then go share this with 10 people and have them sign up really, really quick, and you'll get it. So basically, you go sign up 3 people, and your fee that you paid for is already paid for. All right. Now the matrix pay. Now we do have a matrix that's back there, and it's a 50 cents for every single person that's in your matrix. If you're not sure what a matrix is, don't worry about it. We don't jump into it in detail here. It is in their back office, or you could ask your sponsor about it. But it's a really cool way to where we become a community. We share. It's basically like a commissions pool. Everybody that comes in, there's a certain amount that goes in the matrix, and you get paid out 50 cents for every person. And this, you don't get this on the 7th. You get this the following Friday after the 1st as well. So Nick, we got to fix that at some point. And you get for every active member that's in your matrix as well. But the cool thing is too, if you are building a team, any money that your direct members make from the matrix, you get 50% of that. So if you have somebody who comes in who's a really big hitter and they end up making $1,000 in a month just off the matrix, well, you're going to make $500 off that, off them as well, right? And if the numbers start climbing, you find 10 people who are making $1,000 a month, then you could do the math, right? It's very, very cool. And it's not too late either. I mean, we're still at the infancy stages of Senate Academy. There's some huge leaders that are taking a look at this, and they're going to jump in at some point. And the quicker you get signed up, the more better off that you would be. So what comes with your promoter back office, you get tools, like I told you get duplicated capture pages, duplicated landing pages. We follow up emails to your leads. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but it takes the average person 7 to 10 times to see something before they actually take action. And so the emails that go out to them are that 7 to 10 times. It's actually about 30 times that they'll get emails from you that'll come from you about Senate Academy, and they'll end up signing up at some point, or they'll simply opt out. Here's one of our capture pages that we have. Super simple, super easy, right to the point. Here's one of our landing pages. We have multiple landing pages in the back office as well. And that's really it. That's what comes with it. You guys most likely seen a capture page or a landing page. That's why you're here. Somebody probably sent you information about this already. Well, you get those same exact pages if you're a promoter. So last but not least, get back with the person who invited you here. I would definitely thank them. I would hug them. I would give them a kiss on the cheek, because this, if you allow this will change your life. It really will. Now, maybe you got enough money where, whatever, just chump change or it's some side change, whatever. There's a majority of people this is changing their lives because they could really literally write their paycheck. Man, I want to go to Cancun in January. Well, they go write enough letters to make that enough money to go to Cancun in January. Or I want to buy my kid a PlayStation 5 for Christmas. Well, you go write enough letters to write your own paycheck to buy that PlayStation 5 for your kid for Christmas. It's that simple. You get to write your own paycheck here. You really do. So that being said, thank you guys for joining us here today on a Wednesday night. Heidi, I can't thank you enough for jumping in and giving us a presentation. A testimonial. We love you to death. We love everybody here to death. So hopefully we see you guys on the inside. We'll talk to you guys next time.